What's poppin', Pokeballers? Today we got a spicy one on our hands. As per usual, we only pump out. One of my lights is off. As I was saying, we only pump out spicy content here, of course, and today we are opening up of the worst sets in Pokemon. This is obviously just a very community-wide agreement as to like what are the bad sets in Pokemon, whether it be value or even TCG related, whether like people actually that play the game competitively. Things like Battle Styles, for example, is a set that Pokemon made specifically for the TCG players, basically, and there's just not very much good stuff in it, for example. And this is from the Sword and Shield era, and I believe this came out in like 2021-ish, 2021, 2022, something like that. And since then, a lot of people have considered this to be one of the worst sets Pokemon has ever made. People say like Shrouded Fable's up there out of Scarlet and Violet. There's no way. Like Shrouded Fable at least has really cool cards in it. Battle Styles, however, there I believe is one good card in this, like one card value wise at least, that's worth it. Outside of that, there's some kind of gimmicky cards that are a little meh. One thing that is good about this set though is you could basically still get it for MSRP in the secondary market, because it was so unpopular that basically no one bought it at MSRP, so then they had to start selling it for less than MSRP. So now the market is basically MSRP for it. We got our little booklet on basically trading card game rules and such. We got our dice and some damage related things. This is also actually my first time opening up Battle Styles ETB. I bought this for retail when it first dropped, and I never opened it because the set looked okay. Like I wasn't too excited about it, and so then I never really was motivated to open it. However, I do think there's some cards that look okay, but to be honest, there's still just the top chase is the only thing I really want, which is the Sleepy Tyranitar. It's an amazing card. I like it more than just the value, and I would love to get that thing graded for the collection. Also, we get ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 packs in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield ETBs, man. They're a tough buy. You don't get a guaranteed hit. You get less packs. It's crazy to think about how Pokemon used to be, even in the Sword and Shield era, which wasn't even that long ago. Regardless, though, let's see if we can get ourselves some first pack magic out of this bad boy. Like I said, we're after the Sleepy Tyranitar. Let's see if we can be able to pull it out of an ETB. The pull rates aren't that great. I mean, honestly, it's Sword and Shield. Kind of speaks for itself. To be 4 to the front for this. Boom. Easy peasy. We got a Phoebe, which I believe there's actually a pretty decent full art trainer card of Phoebe that was super popular. For obvious reasons, people always go crazy for the female full arts. Luxray reverse into an Aegis Slash non-holo. Now, I have opened up an okay amount of Battle Styles in my life, just not like sealed product like this. It's always been like in a tin or something where they'll have like 1 or 2 packs of Battle Styles. Like I know there's like a 2-pack blister thing that has Fusion Strike and Battle Styles together. That was really popular because it had Fusion Strike in it. I've opened up a decent bit of those, indirectly opening this up for Fusion Strike like everyone else pretty much that bought those. Houndour Reverso into a Galarian Mr. Mime non-holo. We're going 2 already, 2 for 2, no hits, no holos even in the rare slot. And see, I know this is straight from Pokemon Center. I know there's no foul play. I mean, I'd like to say there's no foul play, but we don't know for sure. After all, it is Pokemon Center. Anyways, Bisharp, Weeping Bell, Corphish, Salandit, Rolycoly, Esper, Shinx into a Sandaconda reverse into not our first hit still. 3 packs in? Come on now, baby. You could do it. Sleepy Tyranitar incoming. I could smell it. It smells like Tyranitar. Can I get in this pack, please? Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, no. I showed the code card. I could see. Oh, wait. No, it's a good code card. Oh, I thought it was green. Whew. Stupid Sword and Shield revealing code cards whether or not you get a hit out of your pack. I hated this. Worst part about Pokemon in Sword and Shield. Well, in every era that wasn't basically modern. A 3? Okay, 1 more. Whew. Scared me. Anyways, moving on. We obviously know we get a hit out of this pack, so that's good. the one time that I leak it, and it's a good scenario, thankfully. Esper. Whew, here we go. Conkeldurr reverse into... Ooh, Empoleon V. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I think this is where they first introduced like the Rapid Strike and Single Strike, and that was primarily for the TCG. We're not looking good on packs. We got 4 more, including this one. Battle Styles, save the day, please, because the other sets that we got is going to be rough. I already know the hit rates are going to go even worse in the upcoming sets that we'll be opening. So will we get something out of this? Golbat reverse, colossal, holo, not bad. Okay, moving on. I will say the artwork looks good on this though. Like the Empoleon, the Tyranitar, it looks solid. This set I think conceptually was cool though, because it's like kung fu and fighting and stuff. It just sounded really cool to open. It just didn't end up actually being cool for some reason. A lot of people just hate on it. I don't know. I don't think it's like the best set, but when the whole community gets behind hating something, it'll just forever be banished to the Shadow Realm, unfortunately. Like a tongue reverse into a Phalanx non-holo. This isn't looking good, guys. I will say like the Urshifu cards are like, they're okay. I don't mind them in this set. I think they're a little bit slept on, and I think they're pretty undervalued, to be honest. I think there could be a lot more value in this set as far as like a collector standpoint, that is. But obviously as a playing standpoint now. 4C, Lickitung, Level Ball reverse into a Primeape non-holo. Last pack magic, baby. Will we get something out of the battle styles? We have one V card out of the entire ETB thus far. Show me the sleepy Tyranitar, please. I think as of right now we have what, 2 hits total? Is that what it was? 2 hits, which obviously is not impressive by any means, but we'll see. Frillish, Outdoor, Rose pulling a whole mountain. Badass. Ownage, Gligar into a Tower of Waters. Send a Scorching on holo. Wow. I'll be honest, that went about as expected. And now next up on the list of some of the most hated Pokemon cards out there is going to be Rebel Clash, aka to the community Rebel Trash, which is crazy to say. But I will say there aren't very many cool cards in this, other than, again, the top 2-3 chases are pretty cool. There is a Boss's Orders card in this set that's really cool that I do like a lot, and I really want to open up. So let's see if we can be able to get it going. Anything that has like a Giovanni in it, for some reason Giovanni, he got that Riz, you know. It's like he's got the coolest like swagger style cards. Also, one thing about these cards that reminds me a lot of like the Team Rocket set, with like the black as the primary color, and the texture on this, it feels like kind of thick plasticky. Either way, 6 packs. Let's see what we could get ourselves out of the old Rebel Trash. It is still Sword and Shield, and it's still going to be 4 to the front, but it's still going to have painful hit rates, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Boom, bam, bow. I've actually never opened up Rebel Clash ever, now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever opened up Rebel Clash, and we're going to hope for something good out of this entire experience. Give someone to justify Rebel Clash. Make it me, please. I'll be the chosen one. Okay, here we go. Into a... I mean, it's all right. Weezing holo. A Galarian Weezing. I always am a fan of this type of artwork, though. Look at his little top hat, bro. Okay, we do get a hit, though, out of our first pack. Not terrible. Definitely not good. It's a regular holo. We take those. Not too shabby. But do we get ourselves some second pack magic? Dark energy. Because, again, we believe in second pack magic around here. If you guys have been following me on the shorts or on TikTok or on Instagram, where I upload a bunch of short content, Bronzor into an Arcanine non-holo, you would know. Second pack magic. It's the wave. None of that first pack magic. We're not about that in our lives now. First pack magic, that's old news. We about to have second pack magic. It always hits somehow, some way, for some reason. It usually be juicing. So far, 1 hit. We're 3 packs in now. Let's see how this goes. Barboach, Arrokuda, Stuffle, Lotad, Growlithe, Coughing reverse into a Wishcash non-holo. Rebel Clash, surprisingly, not bad in value though, as far as like the packs are. A little bit more than Battle Styles, which is, you know, isn't saying very much, but per pack, they're up there. They're not bad. Everything from early Sword and Shield is kind of climbing now. Feeling old saying this, but obviously Sword and Shield ended. We're almost to the end now. Another Coughing reverse. Hello? Into nothing. Alcremie non-holo. We're coming to the end now officially of Scarlet and Violet, which is crazy to say. Like, I believe Destined Rivals is going to be the last set of Scarlet and Violet. Is that what it was speculated? I could be completely wrong, and that could be just starting rumors. But I'm here for the tea. Give me some drama, I guess. Vulpix, Phantump, Pokeball Reverso into a non-holo Mandibuzz. Okay, now I don't normally believe in last pack magic, but please, can we get some last pack magic out of this? We got 1 regular holo so far, and that's it. Just 1 regular holo. Will we redeem ourselves? Rebel Trash. Show me the Giovanni Riz, please. I'd like something cool. I don't want to have to keep calling you Rebel Trash. I'll justify the set if we could get something pretty tasty out of this last pack. Medicham, Into another Arcanine. Hello? This set sucks. Now that we got those two terrible sets out of the way, I feel like Scarlet and Violet kind of has really good sets going for it. Like as far as like the entire thing, journey together is pretty solid. It's a little lackluster after Prismatic Evolutions, that is. Scarlet Violet base definitely slept on. Shrouded Fable really solid. That's why none of those are on the list. I think that they're actually really good, and obviously they're selling off the shelves like hotcakes, more than just scalpers. People are opening them and still getting cool cards. But again, traveling back in time, we got ourselves XY Steam Siege. This set has unwarranted hate, in my opinion. I think the cards are pretty solid, but I'm also a huge, I do mean a huge sucker for Mega Evolution cards. I think Mega Evolutions are really cool. Oh wait, I just realized this is before when the packs did not have the little drop down flappy thing and you had to just rip the top. Holy crap, this is making me feel old. It's crazy whenever I'm seeing people that are still doing the tear across the top on the modern day packs, because the modern day packs literally have like an opening right here. But this is exactly why, because it's like you could just start bending the pack when you're trying to rip it open. So you have to like shake it down every single time. You have to make sure it's at the bottom before you rip it and mess up. Anyways, regardless, 6 packs of Steam. I had a pretty bad name back in the day, but we're not going to say that. Prove today that this is not a steaming pile of a set, please. Here we go. I think it's 3 to the front. Wow, that card is chewed up on the top. That sucks. Moving on. 3 to the top, front, back, side to side, left, up, right, A, B, A, B. Zwalios. Dude, look at these old artworks, actually. These, it's crazy to say. Like, this has got to be nearing, we're allowed to call this old, right? Like, this is not modern anymore. Clean Clang, reverse into a Primeape non-holo. Like, this is considered old. I cannot remember for the life of me when this came out. Like, what, 2017? Was it after Evolutions? Evolutions was 2016. Regardless, top chase out of this is a full art Gardevoir. Not even a mega. The second best chase, I think, is a mega full art Gardevoir, like an alt art. I'm after any mega. I'm a fan of mega cards, and I'm so glad that there's leaks that they're bringing back the Mega Evolution cards. Armor Fossil and Toxicroak non-holo. Yeah, Mega Evolutions of my favorite cards out there. Really glad that they're talking about bringing them bad boys back, because they're just so sick. The artworks are so unique. Is that okay? Yeah, that's a non-holo. There we go. Code. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not 3, because we pulled 1 to the front. Yes. Okay. I think we're good. Question mark? We'll see. Pretty sure we're good. Nose Pass, Litwick, Dino, Ponyta, Meryl, Mantine into Gardevoir EX full art. It's not quite the top chase, but it is a top chase. That's for sure. Even though the centering's not too snazzy on it. Little bottom fat, but still very nice to finally get a pull out of this video. Well, that's not true. The Empoleon V, he showed up at least. And we still got some more packs to go. There's still a chance. These are singles after all. Had a bad brain fart. We move past it. We don't gotta talk about it anymore, guys. I'll bring it up. Ambipom. Dude, these artworks are nice, I'll be honest. I'm a fan. Nidorino, Zwalios, Dino, Ponyta, Meryl. This is a very small set. Litleo, Rufflet. Ooh. Hello. Ooh, the double split. These just look so cool, though. 2 more chances to hit the juice. Show me the megas, please. Gardevoir is cool, but the Gardevoir is not a mega. And I want a mega out of this, at least, please. Bam, bow, bang. Easy peasy. Nose Pass. Litleo. Dino. Hoppip. Litwick. Into a Nose Pass again. Reverse holo into Primeape. Okay. Now we got some last pack magic on our hands, and we got ourselves the Mega Gardevoir on the artwork. Surely, little rub on the old belly of the Snorlax. Surely we get something. Bam, bow. Code card. Easy peasy. And 3 to the front. Braviary. Nuzleaf. Okay, we're seeing some different Pokemon already out of this. Are we opening the same set? Hello? C-Dot. Nose Pass. There we go. Okay. Litleo. That got me really excited for a second there. Break card into our final card. Our final pull is a non-holo Amoonguss. Break cards, I'll be honest, guys, they catch a lot of hate. I think they're kind of cool. I think they're all right. I think they're pretty solid. I'll be honest. I mean, out of those singles, not terrible. For a set from the Sword and Shield era that's always got bad hit rates, we take those. Regardless, guys, comment down below. What do you think is the worst set in all of Pokemon? Let me know your opinion. Was it one of these 3? Also, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.